Good evening, friends. Happy summer. Here it is, June 27th, and I'm checking in with you for a one-time summer Monday night Playalong Bluegrass Jam. I'd like to thank my friend Colleen Murphy for hosting me at her home in Denver. This is her beautiful artwork behind me. You can order that on her Facebook page. We'll share that profile here at some point through the evening. I'm going to take a moment while you are tuning in and tuning up to double check on the live stream, make sure it's all working. Did some troubleshooting earlier and it should be good to go. So lots of folks have asked why I'm not doing the Monday jams right now. Well, I'm out and about. I don't have a home. I live in a camper and I'm doing a lot of river guiding this summer. So that's what is going on. And let's see, are we live or not? Here we go, we're live on Facebook, wonderful. So yeah, I've got lots of things that I do. And this little Monday jam, mute that. This little Monday jam is something I started during the pandemic to give people an outlet to play because they couldn't get together and jam. And I'm going to continue doing it as much as I can, but this is probably maybe the only time it's going to happen over the summer. I'll try to maybe find another Monday if I can to check in with you. And then during the fall and winter, I'll probably be back on a weekly basis again. So this is a seasonal thing, and I'm a seasonal itinerant musician and whitewater guide. So that's the way it works. Okay, so we're up on Facebook. I'm going to double check the YouTube channel. And then we're going to start with the old Wabash Cannonball. One of the coolest melodies ever composed. Okay, looks like we are up on YouTube. Okay, so the way this works, just a reminder, it's been a while, is that I'll kind of give you a brief rundown of the melody and the chord changes, kind of just give you a bit of quick coaching on the song, just a reminder of how it goes. And then you kick it off. I'm going to count you in. And then we'll trade breaks back and forth and we'll sing and we'll play together. And you'll hear me, but I won't hear you. And I wish I could hear you. But anyhow, why don't we get started on Wabash Cannonball. We're in the key of G. And it goes like this. 1 and 1, 1 and a 4, 5 and a 5, 5 back to 1, 1 and 1, 1 and a 4, 5 and a 5 on the Wabash Cannonball. So just straight up 1, 4, 5 and G. And we do a little melody that goes like this. So I kick it off like that, playing just a simple version of the melody. And of course you can decorate that any way you like. And why don't you go ahead and kick us off, and let's take a ride on the Wabash Cannonball in the key of G. Here we go. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Great Atlantic Ocean to the wide Pacific shore, from the queen of the flowy mountains to the south bells by the shore. She's mighty tall and handsome, she's known quite well by all. She's the combination jungles on the Wabash Cannonball. I'll play it now. Down from Birmingham one cold December day. As she rolled into the station, you could hear all the people say, "There's a girl from Tennessee, she's long and she is tall. She came down from Birmingham on the Wabash Cannonball." So listen to the jingle, rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobos call. We're traveling through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball. Play it. Here's to Daddy Claxton, may his name forever stand, and always be remembered in the courts throughout the land. His earthly race is over, and the curtains round him fall. We'll carry him home to Dixie on the Wabash Cannonball. Last chorus. So listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar, as she glides along the woodlands, through the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobos call. We're traveling through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball. Alright. So it has been a while, so remember a couple of the cues are going to be, this is like a foot kick, you know, to stop the song, and this is a turnaround or a tag. Alright. Cool, well let's keep on going. I'll check in with everyone in a moment here. Let's play Little Cabin Home on the Hill. It's sort of like our motto. It's kind of our theme song for the Monday Jams, right? We'll hang around by the same tempo. We're in the slow jam, of course. Things will progress throughout the evening as we get to the mid-tempo and the fast jam. So just a quick primer on Little Cabin Home on the Hill. And one in the key of G. And one and a one and a four and a one. One and a one and a five. One and a one and a four and a one. In our little cabin home on the hill. Goes to the four. For someone has taken you from me. And one and a five. One and a one and a four and a one. In our little cabin home on the hill. So I say the numbers, the scale degree numbers, because sometimes we're capoed in different places, sometimes we're tuned differently. So I usually go by the numbers rather than the letter names of the chord, because those numbers can be transferred to any key. If you're capoed way up here playing out a D position, it's still a 1 and a 4 and a 5, even though you're playing a D shape and I'm playing a G shape. So that's why the number system is important. So here's how I might kick it off, and I'll go ahead and do this with the click. I might play something like this. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Something simple and melodic. So why don't you go ahead and do your version of the kickoff here for Little Cabin Home on the Hill in the key of G. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Tonight I'm alone without you, my dear. It seems there's a longing for you still. All I can do now is sit alone and cry in our little cabin home on the hill. For someone is taking you from me and left me here all alone. Just listen to the rain beat on my window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. I got it. I hope you are happy tonight as you are, for in my heart there's a longing for you still. I'll just keep it there so I won't be alone in our little cabin home on the hill. For someone is taking you from me and left me here all alone. Just listen to the rain beat on my window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. Later. done the slow tempo jam and I find myself rushing a little bit. So I'm sinking into the tempo here. How's everyone doing on the YouTube page? Hi Sandy in Bakersfield, playing the banjo, enjoying my album. Thank you so much for digging the new album, trying to have a good time. It's been out for about a month now, and I hope you all have checked it out. Hey Mike L, cool, nice to see you. Thank you for sending your hello. It's been a good time on the river. I've been out on 4 multi-day expeditions so far, guiding and entertaining on a couple of them, and out on some of the daily trips as well, and about to launch a Picking on the Dead River Wondergrass on Friday of this week, so that'll be fun. Dear son, Devin in the Upper Peninsula, the UP. Cool, happy summer. Thanks for checking in. Hi Bob Dickinson in Richmond with the Dobro. Thanks for being here. And hello Jack McGuire, cool. Thanks for being here. Yana Hiker, been catching you on the YouTube. What time do you start on Monday? Well, it's on. Thanks for being here, Yana, or Jana? Yana, I'm assuming that's how you pronounce your name. Cool, thanks y'all for being here on the YouTube page. How's everyone doing in Facebook land? Hi Deborah Jazz. It's been a great summer on the river, for sure. Come see us at Adrift. Hey, look, I'm always on brand, right? Adrift Dinosaur. We have River Wondergrass multi-days. There's a couple tickets available on some of them coming up, and a few other non-musical multi-day trips. And we have the dailies running, the Split Mountain Daily, which is a beautiful stretch of river through Split Mountain Canyon with Class 2 and 3 rapids. And that happens every day over the summer. So come see us at Adrift Dinosaur in the town of Jensen, right by Vernal, Utah. Hi, Molly Baker. Eric was out on a trip recently. My river friend and music friend. Hi, Lee in Portland, Oregon. Hi, Adam in Seattle. Thanks for picking along. Hello, Marissa. Kevin. Hi, Kathy in beautiful BC. Hi, Jeff in Alexandria, Virginia. Hi, Daniel in Richmond. Well, thank you all for being here. Thanks for chiming in. And don't be strangers. Hi, Chantal in Nova Scotia. It is wonderful to check in with you all here. I would do this every Monday if I could, honestly. I'm just out. We don't have good internet in the boathouse. It's not good enough to do this, even on the Mondays when I'm around. So I have to be in a place that has really, really fast upload speed for this to work. And fortunately, my friend Colleen Murphy here in Denver has ripping fast internet and a nice room here and some of her artwork behind me, and she was gracious enough to host me here. I'm also going to be playing a house concert here at her place, I think it's the Park Hill House Concert Series, and that is going to be in July 16th. And then the following Saturday, July 23rd, I'm doing a Tony Rice tribute set at Cervantes in Denver with Justin Conrad on dobro, Sam Parks on mandolin, and Emma Rose on bass. That's going to be a hot night of music there at Cervantes, July 23rd. That'll be the next time I'm around Denver. And that is in a patio set from 8:30 to 10 that evening. And the headlining group inside at Cervantes that night is Steely Dead, doing Steely Dan and Grateful Dead covers. I realized that was a little bit flat, so I'm tuning up. So bear with me for a moment, and we will get the program going right along here. So that trip to Denver is all kind of based around a flight to Pittsburgh to go to Augusta Bluegrass Week in Elkins, West Virginia, which is the music camp that got me started teaching workshops back in 2005. I've been there basically every summer since 2005, except for these past 2 summers with all the shutdown and the pandemic activity. So I'm going back to Elkins, West Virginia for Augusta Bluegrass Week. And that is July 17 through 22. And I believe there's still opportunities to sign up. If you have not been to Augusta Bluegrass Week, at the beautiful Davis and Elkins College in Elkins, West Virginia. You gotta go at some point in your life. It's the funnest jamming, top-notch instruction, a bunch of great instructors from the East Coast and from the Southeast, folks I don't see out here out west that often, so it's always a sort of a homecoming heading back to West Virginia. So Augusta Bluegrass Week, July 17 through 22. Okay, getting back with the program. What's next on the set list? John Henry. So this is going to be an instrumental version of John Henry, and we'll pick up the tempo just a tiny bit. And what I like to do is play through the form 2 times because it's such a short little form. So it's like this. And a 1 and 1 and 1 and a 1, 1 and a 5. Key of G, of course. 1 and a 1 and 1 and a 1. Do, 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 5 and a 1. Then you play it again. John Henry was a little baby boy. 1 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1 and a 1 and 1 and a 1. Long one chord, 1, 1, 1. Son of me a steel man. Okay, it's not my singing key for that song at all, but it's the picking key of G for John Henry. So being an instrumental, I'm going to kick it off and I'll play it twice through. And it'll be slower than, it'll be nice slow tempo, slower than I demonstrated there. And so I'll play it twice through, and then you play it twice through, then I'll play it twice through, and then you play it twice through, and that'll be it. Here we go. John Henry was a steel driving man. I'm going to kick it off in the key of G. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. John Henry, fun jammer. Okay, will the roses bloom where she lies sleeping in the key of C? One of these good old lonesome songs from Lester and Earl. In the key of C it goes, and a 1 and 1 and a 4 and a 1 and 1 and a 5 and a 1 and 1 and a 4 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1. My kickoff is something like. Pretty melody and a lonesome song. The roses bloom where. It's a good tempo, so let's keep it right there. And why don't you kick us off on Will the Roses Bloom Where She Lies Sleeping in the key of C. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Will the roses bloom where she lies sleeping? Will the flowers shed their petals there? Will the dewdrops fall upon the roses where my darling sleeps beneath the sand? Her lips were like a bunch of roses, her eyes shone like the starlight sky. Her hair was dark and it was curly, and I love her till the day I die. Will the roses bloom where she lies sleeping? Will the flowers shed their petals there? Will the dewdrops fall upon the roses where my darling sleeps beneath the sand? I got it. How I miss my darling as she's sleeping underneath the beautiful sky. I miss her more now that she's left me. I know we've said our last goodbye. Will the roses bloom where she lies sleeping? Will the flowers shed their petals there? Will the dewdrops fall upon the roses where my darling sleeps beneath the sand? Play it. Will the roses bloom where she lies just love that song. And that's a really fun one to sing tenor on. Okay. Moving right along here. What's next on the list? Hot corn, cold corn. All right, let's get an old time drinking song in there. I don't drink anymore, but I still love the old time drinking songs. Drink to me, drink to my health. I just can't drink anymore. Like the Paul McCartney song. Okay, so hot corn, cold corn is in A, and it's just a 1 and a 5. It's got one little crooked bit in it. So it's 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 1, 5 and a 5 and a 5 and 5, 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 1, 5 and 5 and 5, 5 1. That little yes sir at the end. So let's see, where are we at with the tempo here? I'm going to turn it up just a wee bit. We're still in slow tempo zone. Okay, so why don't you kick us off in the key of A on hot corn, cold corn. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. week or so. It'll be a year and a half since I quit drinking. It was a good move. I'm still a big fan. I'm not like running away from alcohol or breweries or distilleries. I have lots of friends in the business, and it's just fine by me. I just I'm done. I had it. I used up my drink tickets. So let's see, who else is out here? Oh my gosh, we got a lot of folks on the Facebook. Hi, Jeff in Alexandria, Virginia. Hi, Daniel McPartlin from Richmond, Virginia. We got a lot of Virginia folks tonight. John Keegan in Mainville, Ohio. Hi, John. Hi, Joe Delaney in Knoxville. Hi, Dolores. Dee from South Carolina, singing along. Right on, Dee. Hello, Mike Cluverius and Plum. I'll see you at Augusta Bluegrass Week. Awesome. Hi, Susie. Wish we could be with you in Elkins. Well, I hope you're doing well in Rome, Georgia. Susie and Pete Gilbert, my good friends. And shout out to Bob Dickinson there from Plum. And hello, Andrew Ellis in North Carolina. Brian in Kansas City. Jason Capella right here in Denver, yeah, or Boulder. You're on the Front Range somewhere, Jason. Thank you, sir. Feeling good, feeling healthy. It's been great to be out there on the river. Been playing a lot of music too. I mean, my time out there is divided between being an entertainer and being a guide. So I couldn't really be more lucky to have those opportunities to stay involved in the music scene and also be out there as a wilderness guide. It's just the best. Hello, Lynn in Traverse City, Michigan. All right. Okay, what do we got next here? We've got Red Haired Boy. Okay, our second instrumental of the set. And let's keep the tempo about the same. And Red Haired Boy is one of those that I'm assuming you know it. It would be tough to sort of fake this one, but anyway, in the key of A. 4, 1 and 1 and a flat 7. 4, 1 and 1 and a 5 and a 1. Right? B part is flat 7, 4 and 4, 1 and 1, a flat 7. Each section happens twice. I'm not going to spend any more time going over this one because, again, if you don't know it, just mark this time on the video and come back and learn it. It's going by slow enough you could do so. And there's lots of online resources for standard tunes like this. But we'll play it through twice, okay? So I'll kick it off, and I'll go me, you, and then me, and then you again. And that'll, let's play it 3 times. Let's stretch it out, okay? Me, you, me, you, me, you. We'll each play 3 breaks. Here we go, the Red-Haired Boy. I'm gonna kick us off in the key of A. stretch out on that a little bit. Okay, quick check-in on YouTube land. I saw somebody comment here. Devin Dearson. Devin. This will put over 100 videos on my jam playlist on YouTube. Hey, that's cool. So that's a reminder that these are all archived. So if you get lonely and you need someone to pick with, you can pull me up at any time on the old YouTube channel. There's a playlist there for the Playalong Bluegrass jams, and you can just dig through that and play along to your heart's content. I know it's really fun to do this live and check in with each other, but you always have that resource. And remember, as bluegrass musicians, we have to pull upon whatever discipline we can to keep up on our craft and keep up on our skills. So come on by and see me anytime on the YouTube archive playlist. All right, Mike L. Kevin Stainback from Surrey County, North Carolina. All right, and thank you, Dave. It feels good. Feels good to be alcohol free. Okay, where are we now? We're moving right along. We got 2 more songs. Down Where the River Bends. Now this is a song that I kind of started singing, as a good river song, because we search for those songs when we're out there. Not to be too literal, but we like to sing songs that are about nature, about rivers, about conservation and things like that. This one is an old anti-war song, so I feel like it's appropriate, because I'm an anti-war kind of person. And this is just a good old song. Country Gentleman recorded it. I believe it was originally done by Johnny and Jack back in the 40s. And of course Peter Rowan and Old and the Way did a great version of it. So Down Where the River Bends in the key of B flat. It goes like this. And a one, and a four, and a one, and a five, and a one, and a four, and a one, five, and a one. Chorus goes like this. Down with God's help, we'll meet again under the same old sycamore tree, proud of each other in the land of the free. So you got a good little tenor part to sing on that, or a baritone part, whatever you're feeling. And I'm actually going to slow it down because this song exists at a pretty slow tempo. Tears from my eyes, oh, this may be. Okay, here we go. So my kickoff would go something like 1, 2, 3. Let's see, how would it go? It's hard to keep 5, 6, 7, 1 are the starting notes. So kick us off here in the key of B flat on Down Where the River Bends. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's hard to keep the tears from my our last goodbye. Your country calls you to defend this great land, so do your part, just like a man. Down where the river bends, with God's help we'll meet again, under the same old sycamore tree, proud of each other in the land of the free. I got it. I'll go down to the ocean blue and get just as close as I came to you. The ocean wide may keep us apart, but it can't keep you dear from out of my heart. Down where the river bends, with God's help we'll meet again, under the same old sycamore tree, proud of each other in the land of the free. Play it. If the worst should happen and the poppies wave all over your far and distant lonely grave, the rest of my life I'll spend in prayer and meet you in heaven. There'll be no more there. Down where the river bends, with God's help we'll meet again, under the same old sycamore tree, proud of each other in the land of the free, proud of each other in the land of the free. Woo! Just a lovely song. Okay, well, we got one more on the list here for the slow jam. And then in about 10, 15 minutes after we're done with that one, we will have the mid-tempo jam at quarter till. So coming back from the mid-tempo, it's going to pick up pretty much right where we left off. And we got a whole fun little set list there. So this one's in the key of B, When My Blue Moon Turns to Gold Again. Great song, lots of folks have done this. Elvis Presley has a version. There's an Elvis movie out. I can't wait to see it. I don't know if any of you all have seen that yet. I hope they do it justice. I mean, how are you going to portray Elvis Presley in a film? That's a tall order. But anyway, Merle Haggard sang this. Lots of folks have done this song, and Bill Monroe did a cool version of it. So that's kind of the one we're basing this on. And it's in the key of B, and let's find the tempo. Okay, and it goes like this. And a 1 and 1 and a 5, and a 5 and 5 and a 1, and a 1 and 1 and a 5, and a 4 and a 5 and a 1. When my blue moon turns to gold again, when the rainbow turns the clouds away, when my blue moon turns to gold again, you'll be back within my arms to stay. Such a cool melody. Now, when you hear me sing that, you're already trying to figure out how the melody goes on your instrument, right? That's part of the method of playing this style of music. These melodies are always flying around, and no matter what instrument or voice is playing it, you should kind of be able to pick out where that is on your instrument and do this conceptually without having to hunt and peck. If you want to know more about this, just take some of my guitar workshops. You can, if you're a guitarist. And at all the music camps, I like to do a little bit of playing melodies by ear kind of workshop, because it's something that, it's a skill that is right there, it's available for all of us, and it's just the skill to have if you want to play music and play it properly. So, I haven't played this song in over a year, but the melody's in my head, so I can come up with a kickoff. So the way I might kick it off would be something like this. Getting ahead of myself. I might kick it off like this. That's my favorite part when it goes to that 4 chord. Just beautiful. Okay, so you go ahead and kick us off here on When My Blue Moons Turns to Gold Again in the key of B. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You'll be back within my arms to stay. The lips that used to thrill me so, your kisses were meant for only me. In my dreams they live again, sweetheart, but my golden moon is just a memory. When my blue moon turns to gold again, when the rainbow turns the clouds away, Well, we did it. There's the slow jam here for summer session 2022. Okay, well, thanks everybody. Again, listen to that new album if you haven't heard it yet, and check out the music videos. There's 2 music videos, one for Guitars and Trains, a song about my dad, and Stack Them Eights, a song dedicated to my cousin Dave, who loved the trucking songs. And we got a big rig in there, Matt Henley, flat picking trucker Matt. Got to use his big rig and his diesel driving skills in that video. Okay, and I'm going to come right back here in about 10 minutes for the mid-tempo jam. So come on back. See you then.